Hello, YouTube. Hello, Spotify. Hello, Periscope. It's Jovi Beauty, and welcome back to the Jovi B Show. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I hope everyone is having an amazing Monday in this Coronaville world we live in now. But I wanted to come to you guys and have a conversation about this whole Ray J and Princess Love Zeus special that just came out. Y'all, I watched it. I watched it, and I don't know. Listen, I'm gonna have a lot of opinions that people aren't necessarily gonna like, but I don't really care. So before we begin, please do not forget to like this video. Okay, like it now, like it later. Just like the video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on my Spotify, my Instagram. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms, okay? Donations are greatly accepted as well. And now, I guess, let's get on with the video. Okay, guys, so we're back. So look, I watched the Zeus special, okay? I guess the first hour. I watched it on someone's YouTube station. Let me see if I have her name, because I would like to give her a little shout out. She don't have that much subs, but she has the whole video. So I watched it. It was like an hour. So if it's 2 parts, then Abu missed the second part. I will give another review on the second part. But I'm talking about the first hour, where things were just so obvious that they don't need to be married. I said in the title of this video, Ray J and Princess Love need a divorce, and I'm gonna tell you why. So we've seen this debacle unfolding from like November, right? I remember this. This was the day before my birthday, so I remember this. They were in Vegas, whatever. We got a little bit of the backstory today, but they were good. And then all of a sudden, Princess Love was all up on IG talking about Ray J abandoned her, talking about Ray J left her stranded, and a whole bunch of crazy stuff, which is not, I'm going to say it. People might, I don't care what y'all think, which is not, in my opinion, how you deal with relationships, number one. How you deal with marriage, number 2, and number 2.5 is how you deal with marriage when you're dating somebody who married to somebody who's in like the public eye. You know what? X that. I don't think you should be putting your personal relationship debacles all over Instagram or Facebook or wherever you're putting them. I don't even do that whole arguing on Facebook. I think it's ratchet, and I think you get what you get when you do stuff like that. And right now, Princess is getting what she get. Ray J everybody's getting what they get. So let's start from the beginning. Well, let's go a little further. Now, we've known that this isn't the first time Princess has jumped up on IG and started talking crap about whatever her and Ray J were going through. My thing is like, listen, you need to be able to be man enough, woman enough, whatever, to learn how to deal with your stuff at home. You cannot be running the social media, okay? That's exactly why, in my opinion, his mother doesn't like her, okay? Because she is disrupting the bag, okay? Hell, high water, last 3 months, allegedly they ain't been living together. Who has been paying the bills in the big house that her and the 2 babies are staying in? Ray J. According to Ray J, after that whole debacle, as the days progressed, like 2-3 days, he lost about $2 million, okay? I don't like that. That's why you need to keep, because you arguing and fussing and fighting. And let me just say, a part of it, when I was watching the whole conversation, that's what we're gonna call it, their little conversation. When I was watching their conversation, my first thought was like, damn, even the way like she cut him off or whatever, I was thinking, damn, Princess, I know her parents weren't together, but I'm just like, Princess wasn't raised with no man or no daddy at all. She was laughing. By the end of the episode, she was laughing at him, telling him he needs to man up, telling him to put his shoulders back. A whole bunch of disrespectful, degrading things that on their own would cause most men to go out and F on you. Can I just say that without people being like, Jovi, that's not nice because they married and he shouldn't have been doing that anyway? There's a lot of things that nobody should be doing, but in the reality of the world, they do. You know, and when you degrade, and he made a point. He made a point in a part of the video where he was telling her, before they started arguing about cutting each other off and all of this stuff, he made a very good point. And he was like, I started telling you, they rented a studio, bought a studio. I don't know. Ray J got buy a studio in 20 minutes type of money. So I don't know. He went to buy a studio or rent it, whatever. And he was telling her about it. And she basically laughed it off. Like, oh, well, okay, Ian. Like, it reminded me of when he had those scooty bikes. Remember when they was on Love and Hip Hop and Ray J had them scooty bikes, and she basically degraded him and acted like it's not a big deal. But again, you are living off of that man's hustle. Can I just say that? You are living straight up off that man's hustle. I'm not saying she a gold digger or, there's nothing wrong. And we say it all the time with wanting a man that has some shit, because why would you want a man who's going to make your life harder? A man's job is to make your life easier, right? But your job is not to make it harder while he's trying to make it easier, okay? But nonetheless, this has been going on for a while from the scooty bikes. And I think it's like, for him, in my opinion, it's like, damn, I can't win for losing. I can't get nothing. Nothing I say makes you proud. None of these checks I bring in that anytime you go to, shopping or go do whatever, your credit card ain't never declining, but it ain't shit, because the minute I tell you about it, you try to brush it off like, oh, well, it ain't that serious. It ain't a big deal. Like, it is a big deal. Them scooty bikes blew up. Them scooty bikes, they got scooty bikes all over the country. Them scooty bikes blow up. Them little Ray Buds. I want a pair of Ray Buds. Them shits blow up. Say what you want about Ray J. He a little clownish. He a little mama's boyish. But you knew what you was getting into when you got with him. Ain't shit about him changed. But again, ain't nothing about neither one of them changed, because she was doing this before they got married. So I don't understand what's the confusion all about. Right? I don't understand what the confusion is actually all about. But nonetheless, the mama don't like her. Brandy allegedly, all of this is alleged. They don't like each other. And the point is, from where I see, is that Princess, in her mind, I get it. You love him and all of this stuff. But he's not a regular smuggler dude. If that was the case, if you didn't know how to act, or if you just needed somebody who was going to be up underneath you 24/7, you probably shouldn't have started dating an entertainer. You probably shouldn't started dating someone who's in that industry. Okay, and I get it, because I don't like men in that industry because of these same reasons. But again, once you do, you have to learn how to move. Real gangsters move in silence and violence, child. Silence and violence. And Princess is not doing it, neither one of that. She's like, she want to attack him, even like, bruh, she always trying to attack this man. I don't understand. Listen, you know what she should have done? I'm gonna tell you exactly what Princess should have done. That fateful day in November when this really blew up and just the daggone destroyed their marriage. He apparently checked in another hotel across the street. They going back and forth. They sending paragraph long messages to each other. He blocked her. He blocked her for like 2-3 days. That happens in regular relationships. Even if the nigga ain't going to the strip club or have enough money to bring all the strippers to the hotel. when you do, why? All of this? That's all that nagging? I don't believe in nagging. I believe in show and prove. Okay? She should have got her ass up. She should have said, yeah. Okay. She should have got her. First, another thing, before I even say this, she was like, you bought a studio out there. It had to be by the studio. It couldn't be rented. It had to be by the studio. You bought the studio out there and didn't even ask my permission or whatever. And I'm like, this is the nigga who bringing home all the money. He don't have to ask your permission for shit. Okay, he has to ask your permission. Well, you know, he should be he told you, he having a conversation with you. It's not like he bought his 15th Maserati. Ray J is a businessman. And when Ray J put money down on businesses, that money doubles, triples, quadruples, whatever. He don't have to ask you for freaking permission. It's not your 50-50 money. Maybe she need a 50-50 relationship. It's not your 50-50 money where he has to get your permission to do something because, you know, you pay because he ain't the man of the household. That's what it is. She treating him like a regular bitch in the street who man is not handling business. She treating him like a man who, like he had the dude who paid 25% of the bills, 50% of the bills on a good month and need her permission for everything. That's not what it is. That man is out here making money. That nigga said, I just bought a thing. I'd have been like, okay, so what? You don't want to move to Vegas. You didn't have to move to Vegas. You know what she could have did? She could have got her ass up. After shit got hectic, okay, I get it. In the morning, she got hectic. Okay, I get it. She got hectic. And took her ass home. And when I take my ass home, I'm changing the locks. Or better yet, because Ray J ballin', shot calling, right? I'd have rented a whole house. That motherfucker would have came home a week later after in Vegas, and I wouldn't have been there. I'd have been because now I'm your wife. I would have been in a whole other house. If I didn't feel, if I would have thought, you know, changing the locks wouldn't have been, you know, I'd have just rented a whole house, even if it was just for a month. I would have rented some freaking mansion down on Rodeo. I don't know, child. I'd have rented some mansion somewhere and would have just been like, yeah, so what's up? Because apparently what you think you doing is not working. You arguing with him is not working. You have to know how to deal with whatever man you with. Ray J wants to feel like a man. Ray J wants Princess to be proud of him, rub his back, pat his back, and tell him how happy she is that he is such a fantastic man and he could take care of all, and he makes these amazing business moves and he could take care of, you know, everything. She don't have to struggle for nothing. Thank you, baby. That's exactly what that's what Ray J wants. That's what he wants. But it's not clicking up because, like I said, I don't think, and I know she wasn't raised with her dad. I don't think she had any male role models around, any positive male role models that wasn't underneath the thumb of some woman. Because because Ray J is effed up in this as well. You know, but Ray J coming from a 2-parent household changes a lot of the dynamic, especially when they having these conversations, because he wasn't wrong. He wasn't wrong for wanting to start from here and go through here. He, as a man who has to take care of not only himself, we had this conversation the other day, but his children and his wife. You went on the IG, posted that I freaking that I abandon you. Like I ain't got a whole private jet. Okay? On the IG, and I lost $2 million in 3 days. $2 million that could have went towards our daughter Melanie's trust fund. The new baby. Don't ask me the new baby. Trust fund. Okay, and he said, you may have us out here looking crazy. Ray J is like, we have to handle it in here. Get gutter with the Negro in here, in the closeness of your own home. Like I said, go get a whole house. That nigga would be like, where is my wife and my children? I would be like, oh, I'm dead in a black hole. What you want? I didn't like I'm dead in what? I'm dead. Yeah, no. You wanted to be in Vegas. I'm here. What's up? That's how, not bringing it to the IG, not bringing it to everybody else, not arguing with his mama on the IG. Like, this shit is too much. It's too much. And no matter how much I love you, baby. I love you, baby. Sorry. But no matter how much I love you, baby, I can't let you drag me down. It's like, shit. It's like, look at us YouTubers. We ain't Ray J. But could you imagine can you imagine my cousin? Can you imagine when when I had the situation last summer on here, right? Can you imagine my cousins coming on and telling, or coming on the IG and telling all the business? Or if I have a situation with the dude I F with, I don't F with nobody, but y'all know what I mean. If I had a situation with the dude I mess with, he bringing it on Facebook, like that ghetto shit that I be seeing some of y'all doing on Facebook that is so trashy, y'all. But whatever, bringing that stuff on social media because again, this is my career, right? And for Ray J, that's a way bigger level. It's a way bigger level. Ray J is a cheater, but she knew it from before she got with him. She knew he was a cheater. I know that Ray J likes strippers. You know that Ray J likes strippers. That's why you say no on the move to Vegas. But you knew this. You go on IG and say you were abandoned? Girl, bye. So we're going to go into some of these comments. Princess is not currently pregnant. She just had her baby like last month, like in January. I think around January or whatever, they had their baby. So look, I'm just going to say, I think I said everything I have to say. Johnson says, I'm way over both of them. They are immature and they both clout chasers. I'm way over it because they are very immature. Period. And the way they communicate is completely unhealthy. The way, they go about things it's not even being immature and still having the same sort of, what's the word? Grounding. Right? Because regardless of all of that, Ray J is a cheater. Ray J is a provider. That's what she wanted, right? She telling this man, put your shoulders back. Put your like really. She was really bitching him, like a motherfucker who work at McDonald's isn't gonna tolerate you bitching him like that. Okay, he might have to live up in your house. Okay. And you might pay all the bills and all that with his McDonald's working ass, but he effing the girl on the freaking cash register because you don't respect him. Somebody gonna fucking respect him. So he doing, like I said, it was very telling to me when he mentioned how he was telling her about it and she basically brushing it off like, oh, well, so what? It reminded me of the Scooty bikes. And even when the Scooty bike situation came up, I was like, damn, Princess, that's nasty. Like your only job right now, bitch, is to birth these babies and clap this nigga on while he making $1 million deals every month. Damn near every month, Ray J. Say what you want about Ray J, but Ray J makes shit happen. And you wanted to marry a nigga who makes shit happen. I love a nigga who makes shit happen, but that's a story for another day. Okay? But back to grounding. It's not even on the same level. Because like I said, she was raised in a one-parent household. Okay? He was raised in a two. Yes, his mama is aggressive to the world. We don't know what the hell she like in her house. Okay? But he was raised in a two-family household. I could see that dynamic play out in this so-called discussion they had. Okay? Basically, all that shit is finalizing a divorce to me. Because she had 2 babies, no prenup in Cali. Yeah, just get your divorce and go ahead. Because this ain't what you. I don't think she's capable of it, and I don't think he is. I think Ray J needs to grow up, but I still don't think he should risk his what's the word? His career, but on the whim of his wife getting upset and going on Instagram. It's just not how you feel. It's just not how you do. Pink Unicorn says, man have pride. Don't do shit like that. And yeah. I'm gonna keep it a buck. A lot of the times, I'm not gonna say half of the time, but a lot of the times, these dudes be running and going out and doing some wild shit. And you know what's so crazy? It's the same thing like with Princess. She didn't want to address nothing that she did wrong. Like, you degrade that nigga. Talk about that nigga trash. That nigga don't got shit. That nigga can't do shit for you. But then you get mad when you find out he boinking Betty Bop from down the block, who is so happy with him for giving her $20 fucking in a bag of weed. Not to say that it's cool, but you gotta understand humanity. You got to understand humans. You can't be degrading men like that. You can't go ahead and want to be the masculine. She's very masculine, not in looks and shit. Of course not. Princess is a beautiful woman, but in her treatment of him, in her relationship, she needs a feminine ass dude. And I'm not talking about feminine as in gay, but a feminine guy who's going to just let you push him around, tell him how not shit he is, and just cheat better than Ray J. Because they going to cheat. They're going to cheat on that. They're going to cheat on that. If you doing that and everything, even if he get him a little... I'm here with this McDonald's today. Even if he get him a little 50-cent raise at McDonald's, bitch, you ain't impressed by nothing. You ain't impressed by his 50-cent raise. You ain't impressed by that $2 million check he brought in the day before yesterday. You don't care. So what you want the man to do? CW said, first, God C said he should have listened to his mother. Yeah, because his mama peeped game. She was not going to change. Once you bring shit like that to the internet, like, that shows me the kind of person you are. And my son is a public figure and can't afford that. He can't afford to do that. He can't afford those type of risk in life. And that's just what it is. CW says, men egos are easily bruised and she doesn't have a vision of a hustling man. Yes, CW. Because when she's talking about he ain't been to the hotel room. You ain't sleep. You ain't been in a hotel room in 2 days. Or he didn't sleep that night or some shit. He might have been with the strippers. But let's not act like Ray J ain't got like 50 businesses and he ain't trying to start a business every other week. And he talking like he just bought a freaking record studio. Let that nigga do what he do and go home. Bye. I don't have time for shit. Like, me personally, I ain't got time to argue with you. Argue with you in Vegas, I'm out. I'm not doing it. For what? Especially if your dude hustles, whether it's legal, illegal, whatever. And he making shit happen. Not a broke down hustler, but you know, that's a different story. If you want to mess with a broke down hustler, that's on you, boy. I can't tell you nothing. I can't tell you nothing. But if he making moves, you gotta be patient. And sometimes you gotta shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. Sometimes just shut the fuck up. There's no need for it. Bitch, go buy something. Just shut up. Woman to woman, sometimes you got to get on his level to reach him. That's on his level? Child, I've never seen Ray J blast her on social media, child. I've never seen him do anything to mess up their bag. The shit that's going to be left to their children. So I don't know about that, but Lena said the hustle is real. The hustle is still real. I'm going to just say it. Demi said after the pool incident, she should have known. After the pool incident, everybody was, the whole shit was crazy. But I have a feeling, especially the way she was acting right there, Princess be putting them paws on Ray J, boy. And he don't put them back on her. She be putting them paws on him. But after that pool incident, everybody should have known. But, you know. Hey, Pamela, missed you too. Okay, so Godchild said you need to be in her shoes to understand and get back out here. His mother, to be honest. And then Lena asked, what's in Princess's shoes? And she said his mother, to be honest, by reason his butt hasn't grown into a man, my opinion. And I agree. You need to separate that. But she can't do that doing what she doing. All she doing is proving his mother right. She ain't good for him. All she doing, you are 100% right. Ray J is such a mama's boy, and he needs to be separated from his mama. Okay? But that's not how you do it. Degrading him every chance he get and belittling him ain't how you do it. That's not how you win, ladies. CW said, I don't care who has the money. A conversation needs to happen. Her ass needs a hobby. She needs a couple hobbies because she's way too into what the fuck he doing all the time. So who cares? He make it. Listen, I get it. You know, of course, nobody wants their husband cheating on them. You know, but like, stop facilitating it. I just feel like she facilitates it sometimes. She creates the dynamic where a dude will be like, and I'm gonna go fuck this just because of that. Hey, Sean Davy Way. Sean Davy Way said, Ray J is a man. He just likes having a certain fun. Just like Floyd Mayweather, whom Princess dated too. Princess wants perfection and no one is. She can leave Ray J now and still get cheated on. And yeah, she can leave Ray J now and still get, like, I don't know what she want. I don't think she knows what she want. I don't think that, again, she has seen it. Maybe it's some picture she got in her head of how shit should be, but we have to deal with the reality of human nature. I say that shit all the time, and I mean it. And she said, Virginia said she's hormonal. Godchild said, if he was my husband, forget who likes what I posted, because at the end of the day, he know what's up. Virginia, he lost $2 million in 3 days and sponsorships after. You think that's okay? Maybe you do. And if you do, that's, you know, that's okay. That's okay for you. That's not okay for me. That's not okay for anybody that I know. That's not okay for no men. That shit sound crazy. But again, this is why you're supposed to choose wisely when you're dating and when you get married. You cannot be marrying a liability. And if you run into Instagram or you run in and put all our business on Facebook, every time you get mad, and to the point where, especially to the point where I'm losing endorsement deals and I'm losing multi-million-dollar checks that's to take care of us. Princess don't fucking work nowhere. She don't. And that's fine. She don't have to. Because just like a Caucasian woman, a Black woman should be able to live off of her husband who has enough money to provide for her. I think maybe that's, she should be. And I've never seen a white woman behave like that. Why? Because maybe they know better. Hey, Tracy sent a super chat. Thank you so much. A Cash App. Thank you so much for your donation. It is greatly appreciated. Love you, girl. Thank you so much. Because again, like I said, this would not happen if she was a white woman. White woman would have left. You wouldn't even known about it. You handle that shit in your family. Why everybody got to know your business? I don't even like arguing in front of people. The fuck everybody got to know your business for? That's why the mama don't like her now. But again, Sean says, Pamela, I agree. Ray J is a cheater, but she still chose to marry him after the cheating. So can we blame Ray J for? There you go. Can we blame Ray J for cheating? You still was like, all right. And we don't know if he was cheating. He was talking about he admitted to cheating after. He insinuated it. They admitted it to cheating after because he was like, fuck this. But for them, that first 2 days or whatever, where they were going back on, what was happening during them days, he was out there working. And you mad. She always seems mad as fuck whenever that nigga talking about some shit he doing to make shit pop. Just like with the Scooty bikes. Pink says she was trying to play him when he's handling business. Yes. That's yes. You trying to play this while he out here busting his ass, opening businesses out of businesses, making sure, bitch, you can work if you feel like it, if you want to, or your ass can just keep having babies if you want to, or you can go spa every fucking day if you want to, bitch. You got choices. But you chose to be arguing and belittling the man who have your bank rolling, and you ain't even got, and the nigga didn't even let you sign a prenup. So you got it. What's the problem? He ain't got nothing over you. Like, oh, I got a prenup. Nothing. You good. You chose to be in this shit. So that's my opinion. You don't have to agree, but Somebody, okay, I'm not gonna read that out loud because y'all ain't gonna get me. Hanny said, Ray J is immature. I agree. And Princess is needy and needs to love herself. Yes, I agree. Yep. Very, very true. Princess is the epitome of a woman who grew up without no daddy and don't know what that shit is like, and had never probably, did her mama ever, I doubt her. I don't even have to look it up. Her mama probably never got married. She never probably seen no real healthy relationship. She can do, and a lot of people, until you decide to say, okay, what I learned ain't gonna help me. What I learned, what I watched growing up was unhealthy as shit. and I need to learn how to do better. However way that is for you, you're not going to do better because you're just going to keep repeating the same generational curses that, you've seen. What did she see? Did she see her mama, rip her daddy to shreds her whole life? So she thinks she could do that. The only difference in that is Ray J ain't a broke nigga that some chick could just tell him about himself and he just gonna sit there and fucking take it. He don't got to. He'll take a plane to Vegas. Shit, she was a stripper. Regent says strippers are part of his hustle because he has to produce that environment sometimes to sweeten the deal. Yeah, okay, yeah, because he has a lot of business partners and they all them LA people, and he been in this shit for a while. So hold up, she's neat. Mary's Melanin said Princess wants to be a victim and a lot of shit she created and allowed. Yes, a lot of the stuff she created. I'm not saying Ray J is not perfect. Of course not. Ray J is an immature, little mama's boy, and he needs to grow the hell up. But if Ray J being an immature mama's boy who needs to grow up is your biggest problem, can I just say, there's a lot of people out here with a lot bigger problems than her. Oh, my daughter's school. Okay. Pamela said, Pamela said Princess had no control over her father being in her life, so she needs it now. Yeah, and that's just not the life that Ray J lives. That's just not it. And you should have known. You knew that. Sharon said Princess did not have a father to talk to her about relationships from a man point of view. She can't see it. But hopefully, hey, sweetest girl, how are you? Hopefully, she gets it and it does not transfer over to her children. Okay. He loved a child, no prenup. Listen, he loved enough for no prenup, and he's freaking Ray J, and they shit is it's crazy already. I don't see why. I see, yes, he needs to grow up. I see, yes, it would be a lot of shit. It would be some shit that, he would have to deal with out of me. But like all that extra shit is unnecessary, irresponsible, and just it's childish as hell. Please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe to our Instagram, YouTube, and our Spotify station. Okay. We're still waiting on Apple. Apple be playing. We're still waiting on Apple. Well, it's only been a couple of days, so what else? Let's finish up these comments. Bridget said, get the bag and run. She ain't even there. So, Jalo says, but she gonna get half. I don't even think it matters to him. Shit, he already lost how many million in this dilemma. It's not like Ray J can't continue making money. Sometimes, and she do have 2 of his children, sometimes just give her the money, and sometimes you just need to give it to people so they can just leave you alone. She could have half. He's still young. He'll make it up. He'll make it up. The way Ray J work, the way Ray J work, bitch, get you a nigga that work like Ray J. The way Ray J work, it's all right. It's okay. Who's the Leo and who's the Capricorn? She's the Leo and he's the Capricorn, because Capricorns know how to make money. And Leos are like that. It's about them. Pamela said Princess needs to find what her passion is and pursue it. Yeah, and then she won't have, and then she needs a hobby. She needs a hobby and stop worrying about every step this nigga take. It's like, that shit is exhausting. Don't watch me. Watch TV. Don't watch me. Watch TV. Yes, Princess used to be a stripper herself. That's how he met. He does need to be more discreet. She needs to chill out. Regret said Ray J makes money in his sleep, and he does. So honestly, if it was I gotta stay because I want to give a half, or I'll give it, you can have this half because I'm gonna continue to do what I do, and now I ain't got nobody stress me the hell out. She got that, bitch. Let me write that check. Like how Wendy Williams, let me write this check. Sometimes it ain't worth it. It really is not. Ray J, yeah. She said Princess is a Leo and Ray J is a Capricorn. Capricorns know how to make that money. Okay, and Leos think the world revolves around their asses. They the fucking sun. They think the world revolves around them. And so when shit is not constantly about them, oh bitch, no. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm done. I just wanted to come real quick and have that conversation with y'all because I was just like, what in the world is happening right now? They need to get a divorce. They need to call that shit a wrap. I understand love is love, and it's hard, but he lost $2 million in 3 days, and since then has lost a lot of contracts. So how much money is that this boy lost? How much money is that? Right? But if the lights shut off, the lights ain't gonna shut off because it's Ray J. But I'm just saying, if the lights shut off or they come and repo her car, she gonna want to get on Instagram and talk about how he broke and about how they came and took her car and shit. Your job, let me say this. Your job when you are a woman who dates like us over here, who dates men with shit worth dating, okay? You ain't supposed to date no bums, but whatever. Your job as his woman, as his wife, is not to make things harder. That's not your job. Your job is to make things easier. Let me not sound like a Christian and say be his helpmate. But I knew this white girl. Well, she wasn't a girl, she was a woman. And she said one time some shit around like, even if she mad at her husband, she don't in the morning, she don't say shit. Let's say they argued last night. She don't say shit. She don't work. Okay, this is the problem. I guess we too many. Sometimes, because of our historical situation, sometimes Black women don't get this. So let me put you on to game. She don't argue with this nigga in the morning. She get up and she make him breakfast. It's all good and gravy. Because he don't need to be going to work with all of that shit on him. And it's true. He don't need to be going to work with all that shit on him. You as a woman, as his woman, as his wife, especially when you live good, it's to just be this nigga peace. When he act a mess, gut punch that nigga. But not on Instagram. Can I say that? CW said, I'm not letting another stripper live my life. Princess needs to chill and be a wife. Ding, ding, ding. Right? Because all you're going to do is get him a whole new princess. Pamela said, I wouldn't want to know if you're cheating, so handle your business. Very true. Both of them should stay on social media. And DC says, meanwhile, Tierra Marie tried to tell her, ... Now she knows. Oh, okay, guys. So we out of here. I just wanted to come and give my little 2 cents on this whole debacle. Now, again, I only saw an hour's worth. So if there is more, oh gosh, if it's like a part 2, I don't see part 2 getting any better. I don't. I just don't. Now I'm done. And as always, I hope you live your life like it's golden, because there's no other way to live it.